Hey everybody, just wanted to come right back to you and do something a little different. We're going to do a video here today of a restaurant review or a meal review, or both, I guess, if you want to look at it that way. I guess I sort of heard about this new venue called the Burger Shed, and then kind of forgot about it, I guess. But happened to be taking the dog out east. Some of you know we live in Grimes. Was taking the dog out east to Pleasant Hill to my friend Callie, whose family owns Prancing Paws in Pleasant Hill. Side plug, take your critters, I believe it's mostly hounds, but take them out to see Callie. They do a great job out there. It's a family-owned business. My mom was taking her dogs there for years before she moved to Arizona. And in fact, she gets the boys in when she brings them back to Iowa. So go out and check those guys out at Prancing Paws. Plug aside, there we go. So I want to talk about a new place that's out in Altoona, in the Altoona area. And boy, I tell you what, Mike Whalen, who is the founder, I think he founded the whole place, Heart of America. And for those of you that don't know what Heart of America is, there's a link in this blog that accompanies this video that takes you to all the restaurants they have in their group. And the most famous one that we know would be the Machine Shed for most of us here in Central Iowa. So his team at Heart of America, man, have they created a beautiful setting on the east edge of the metro out there in Altoona. It's situated on a small pond and next to the newish, it's been there for maybe about a year, the new outlet mall in Altoona. It's right by the massive temple to Outdoor Life Bass Pro Shops, and just west of Prairie Meadows. There's two excellent, but actually separate options with patios. Both are perfect places for lunch, happy hour, dinner. You can choose between Johnny's Italian Steakhouse. Not sure if you knew that Johnny's was in the same family as the Machine Shed, but they are. And actually, Jazz and I have eaten there a couple of times. We love it, and maybe at another time we'll do a review on that. Or you can go to this brand spanking new joint that I'm talking about. It's called the Burger Shed, or as they put all over their materials, the BS Burger Shed. So there you go, Burger Shed or BS. And I just had lunch there actually today. The weather is absolutely perfect. It was 70 degrees, so it made for a natural opportunity to eat on the patio. Service was great. Food was excellent, again, as you'd expect from the baby brother of the Machine Shed. And the layout is fresh. They've got two patios, one on the pond where I had my lunch today, and you can see in these pictures that accompany this post. And the other is off the second level. It's decorated with some fancy couches, really comfy looking couches. It goes to the south where there's a new hotel being built, also as part of the Heart of America brand. And that comes off the second level, which comes right off this cool upstairs bar with shuffleboards, and gives you a look down on the main level, which lets you see these massive TVs over the downstairs bar. And then the other end is the open kitchen with the chef checking the lines. And I apologize, I don't have the name of the chef, but he was sitting there just like Chef Ramsay, making sure those plates are coming out of the kitchen. So that makes a very, very cool setting. What I had today was the Shed Burger, and I feel like that may be on the Machine Shed menu. I just don't know if I've ever had it. I generally go to the Machine Shed for breakfast for all my meetings. I've been going there for years. Love their staff, love the culture. The Shed Burger, again, you'll be able to see in the pictures accompanying this. I modified it to lower carb, which just basically means I took the bun off and changed the standard pepper jack cheese. I don't mind pepper jack, it's not my preference. Sometimes that's a little extra bite that I'm not looking for. And I changed that to Swiss and American together. So I put two cheeses, and instead of fries, I went with coleslaw, which really only brings me to my own minor, and I guess, complaint. Here's my air quotes since we're doing video. I was told by my server that it was gonna be creamy, that it was homemade, and it could be very well be homemade. Not sure it met the creamy criteria for me. Everyone has their own definitions. But you can look at the picture here that's accompanying this as well, and you can kind of judge for yourself. It's definitely a nitpick. I would put it, kind of in the same style as a KFC, that style, which to me is not necessarily creamy. I did have an adult beverage today. It's called Not Your Average Vodka Soda. And I also lower carb this by having them not put in the simple syrup, which I would guess would make this even more amazing than it was. And you know what? It was afternoon. I didn't have to work today, so I enjoyed a cocktail with my lunch. It was very tasty and it complemented the meal very well. After this excellent lunch, I toured the inside of this, as I found out, 6-week-old standalone location. So it's not part of a hotel. It stands alone on the pond, again, right across the pond from Johnny's Italian Steakhouse. The Assistant Chief Operating Executive, Jason Kroll, met me upstairs. And this was after he'd met me at the table and checked with me to see how my meal was. So again, another hat tip to the service. And he answered some questions, educated me on some things on the menu that I didn't know, it was very fascinating. I'll get to in a minute. The area that the restaurant's located in and their philosophy. As I said, the meal was excellent, with the minor exception of the coleslaw being just meh. I mean, it was coleslaw, it was good. Wasn't anything to write home about. And as you can see from the picture of the menu, the shed burger is made up of a blend of smoked beef brisket and Angus beef, and then more beef brisket on top. Excellent stuff. All I can say is, oh my. With the fried onion strings, the shed barbecue sauce. Yes, this is why I said lower carb and not keto. I absolutely love the combos of flavors. Which brings me to the education that Jason gave me. I asked him about, do they normally ask for the temperature of your burger? He informed me that they don't ask due to the blend of brisket and Angus beef. It's very difficult to get a uniform medium or rare or whatever. They simply shoot for medium to medium well. And I have to say, as somebody who has actually matured into preferring medium over what I call my immature self's medium well to well done. I had no idea what I was doing when I was much younger. They absolutely nailed it. You know what, with the evolution of the area, originally, and this was another area of education, entirely owned by the Heart of America group, and they've sold some pieces off to Bass Pro Shops and some of those areas and the outlets. The ease in getting there, even from Grimes, where we live in the western suburbs. I tell you what, Mrs. Overland and I will be back. I need to take Jazz over and buy her lunch at this place on the patio before the weather turns. You know what? We need to get back and check out those outlets of Des Moines. Under Armour, I see you. I love some of that stuff. I think Skechers has some work boots that I want to look into. Levi's is there. So I need to check that out. So thanks, guys. God bless. All in all, 2 thumbs up for the Burger Shed. Get over there and check it out. God bless. We'll talk to y'all soon.